This is a nuke ops round on the Harmony server aboard Marathon Station. They are now starting to get onto the infiltrator at about 11 minutes, so they're moving faster than most. Their plan is to anti-mov and go on from there. They're taking the time to actually emag their pinpointer and locate it to their own nuke. This is a strategy that pretty much I feel like every Nukie should be doing. Emagging your pinpointer makes it a universal pinpointer, which lets you track anything you want. In this case, they can completely abandon their nuke and go and get it later, meaning that there's no stress that somebody might find it and basically make it impossible for them to get the major. One last purchase of no slips before they have left their shuttle at 23 minutes. They are lined up with the AI core once again to use Antimov on the AI. Their ship is not super far away from the station, maybe 2 screens length away, and it's also right next to a little bit of an asteroid. The AI is active and alive. They are not presently looking at their core. There are cameras everywhere here, though, so all it would take the AI is pressing the view core button, and they would be spotted instantaneously. They are in the light, can be seen deploying their first C4. First C4 went off. I don't really know what's up with my audio necessarily, but the C4 again on Harmony is not enough to be like blow open multiple walls. It is now for precise explosive destruction. There are X4s though. They have already used an EMAG and authentication disruptor on this, and they have successfully anti-mobbed the AI. The AI has just checked their core. They can see the Nukies have what they've done, but the AI now has their own plans, and they are immediately starting to do the classic. They are shocking doors. They are going to set this probably to panic or siphon, whatever. Takes time though. It's a lot of clicking. There's a lot of menus to go through. But the bridge is now going to shock anyone who doesn't have shock protection to get in there. They are C4ing into the bridge itself, and the C4 is definitely enough to destroy a window fully. Again, don't know why the explosion sounds aren't playing. Whatever, it's just a C4. The captain is actually, unfortunately, it seems like the captains are always right next to the action, pretty much no matter what happens. Just right there, never fails. The Antimov is somewhat working against them. It has bolted them away, but it's also keeping the captain away. The captain, obviously, there's no awareness that there are Nukies. The AI isn't announcing it, and they have walked right into the Nukies, slipped on a random thing that could have been cleaned previously in the round. But in this situation, a janitor could have been the difference between the captain dying or not. But unfortunately for the captain, that puddle was still there and they slipped. The raw DPS of the bulldog killed them before they were remotely able to get away. I love Nukies. No matter what, the captain is either the first victim or just in the wrong place at the wrong time. I've done over 60 of these now, and I feel like in half of them, the captain was the first person to die by pure chance before the Nukies were even discovered. I know, I it's not super coincidental that the captain was near the bridge in the first place. That's where captains usually are. But doing hops duties because there was no hop where the hop was gone, that's just incredibly unlucky. AI Antimov spreading their shock doors throughout the station slowly but surely, like an actual virus sweeping across the station. People in public areas running into electric fields. People attempting to also check them. AI is fucked. Yes, it is. They Nukies barely have to go anywhere. They are just right here present. Now working their way into the vault area. It was already set to set to emergency. I wasn't sure if the uh, whatever the AI did that with the anti-mob or not. Again, I don't know what's up with the sounds. They're just like not playing right. Whatever, it's fine. Can't change much. But the nuke beat played no problem. So they spaced the armory. I mean the vault. Vault already spaced. Nuke has the correct code, but since they spaced it, they can't arm it right there. Probably should have waited to space it just a few extra seconds, but they're aware of that. This is so far has been a one death situation. I really don't like how the audio is messed up here. They're just casually shooting at a Borg, managing to down the Borg. Nothing really done there with the other than wasting a few bullets, which they do have to just work with what they have. People are trying to get to the armory in order to arm up, obviously, to fight the Nukies. Problem is, these doors are all shocked. The crew is doing a good job of attempting to just bolt the doors open that they can to stop the shocks, but that's a lot of extra work to make sure that people aren't getting stuck by it. First bit of actual resistance showing up, head of security attempting to use a WT against them, falling though in the choke point created by the Antimov AI. The Nukies using the antique laser to their advantage. They have the nuke armed in a place that is space, so it's going to be difficult. Multiple layers of shock doors. The Antimov being the main focus here against the crew. Kamer being used to actually shoot down a door. I like that. He likes to files a formal complaint. Well, that's I'd probably file a complaint too. Literally only like every other sound's playing. A mini bomb being thrown out, and a stinger. Stinger not going far enough. Mini bomb also not going far enough. It is spreading the spacing out, though, to a bunch of people. Well, actually, there's only one person here who happens to not have a suit that's still alive. Multiple security trying to show up. Seismic charges blowing open the doors. That's good. Random shot going through a window, hitting a fuel tank, spacing more things. Pretty much everything here at this point is spaced. Anyone not in a spacesuit has to either bail or just push in now. There's not much time to do much else. People trying to flank from outside in space, really putting the Nukies on edge. There's only 3 of them. So there's fighting on the right door, left door, some attempt of a flank out here if only this Atmos tech had a gun to actually distract them. It's not actually happening. Musician having to get involved. You know, musicians are basically the lifeblood of a Nukie fight. They're always involved. Security starting to get their foot in the door. Thank God for the Nukie music to help even out the silence. I have to help my commentary can carry this. But trading shotgun shots, Bulldog for Kamer. Tried to get through this choke point, but the Nukies are playing the choke point basically perfectly. They are not overextending in any capacity. The Antimov keeping the crew from able to filing in very quickly. More slipping going on, slowing the crew down. Nukies do not have to worry about the slipping aspect. Everything being spaced is also really limiting the ability of people who don't have spacesuits to actually go in and fight. Diane taking the time to actually get in, get a few droids burst off, actually managed to get disabled, but they were slowed from the cold and slowed from the damage they were taking. Crew really attempting to get any type of fire into the Nukies here. It's just not happening. Most of the crew is already fallen in this initial push. Antimov slowing the recovery efforts and the extra regrouping efforts, but the crew isn't done yet. People showing up, touching the Antimov doors, the shock. There's just not enough insulated to possibly go around. People with residual gear showing up. Calling out a max cap, but it just seemingly didn't go off, or is not going to be able to go off. I mean, they're dead now. More unarmored crew attempting to shoot into the Nukies. The Borg was not able to disarm. Oh, I already saw them die like 30 seconds ago. Nukies now taking time to split off a little bit. I think they were going after the Atmos tech. I don't see their body. Not entirely sure what they were going after here. But all 3 Nukies back in the bridge before really anything happened. You have the space taking those who just didn't have a chance of a spacesuit. Really, that's going to be it. It's just anyone else. Look around. Got blind people walking in the shock doors. Armory is anything or everything but silent. Did they change the AI's laws back? No. The AI is saying that the crew must evacuate, but that's that was really it. One big fight. Captain, of course, happens to be in the worst place possible, especially during an Antimov to make the matters just even worse. A lot of this, but I mean, it was really good planning. The Nukies played really well, but there's always just some form of luck. The nuke has detonated, chasing after them, lighting up the commander. No, throw it! Don't drop it, throw it! Is their ship even safe? They were tiles away! Oh, never mind. It kept eating it. They parked too close, and that was the end of them. Honestly, that nuke spread shot was worth the whole video. Incredibly unlucky captain, perfectly planned and executed Antimov. Basically, no actions wasted, no time wasted. And that's that. A Antimov on Harmony. Thank you guys for watching.